Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I want to talk about the new World of Warcraft expansion that had just got announced today. As we already thought and kind of knew, the new expansion will be World of Warcraft Dragonflight. It will have a lot of things to do with dragons and the Dragonflight that we have seen before. There will be a new zone, a few new zones, 4 to be exact, which are known as the Dragon Isles. There will be a new race and class combo, and that would be the Drakthir Evoker, and they can be either healers or ranged DPS, and they have a few interesting things that they have shown so far. You can take some of the dragon forms like the Onyxia fire breathing thing where you fly over the battlefield and just cast your fire upon everything that you see in there. There are some other things that they have shown so far that look pretty good. It really is an interesting class. And this is the first time that there is a race class combo where if you pick the Drakthir, you will be an Evoker. If you want to play an Evoker, you have to be a Drakthir. That is the only possible race class combination in there. And you will, just like with a Pandaren, you will get the option to choose between being Horde or being Alliance. And there seems to be a lot of customization that you can do. Just like the Worgen, they have a dragon form and a humanoid form that you can use. Besides that, you also have a new sort of ability. It's the Soar Through the Skies, as they call it. You will get a Dragonflight at the start of the expansion that you can use to fly around the new areas. They call it an all-new skill-based method of aerial movement. And you can also customize your Drake. Now this is a part I really like. You can progress through the expansion and collect all kinds of appearance options, but they also say here collecting more appearance options and enabling them to fly farther and faster. So that sounds pretty interesting. So it also seems like there is a limit to it, how fast you can fly and how far you can go. But on the other hand, the customization options look really cool. You can kind of build your own mount, but it has to be a dragon. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Looks really nice. Then they also had shown us an updated UI, and I use a lot of add-ons. As you probably can see, I use a lot of add-ons to get my UI the way I like it. I will check it out. Maybe if I'm lucky and I can get into the alpha. If not, I will try it out on the beta tests when it opens up. I will check it out, but I do think I will stick to my UI that I have built now, because I'm just so used to it. Also, they said the minimap would be bigger and you can move it, but also for the minimap you have different add-ons where you can just put it wherever you want, just like I have here, and you can basically just do whatever with it. So the updated UI looks really nice, but it's not something really shocking or something I really will try out on the live servers. I will give it a go on the test realms. Then there are two main parts that I wanted to talk about and that I really like about the WoW Dragonflight. That is the improved professions. They will not really revamp everything, but there will be a few differences that make it really good. So some of the items are soulbound, so if you want it, you can only get it if you have the profession. So let's say a blacksmith creates a weapon that is soulbound, so you can only use it if you're the blacksmith that made it. Now you can set crafting orders. So let's say I'm a shemi, I have herbalism and alchemy, but I need a weapon. I can ask a blacksmith, hey, could you make me this weapon? I can put up a crafting order that says I want this weapon, can you make it for me? Then you can put up, if you have the materials to make it, you can put them in and you give them a commission for making it. So let's say you put up 1k gold to make it for you. You put up the materials you need for it, and the order is set. It's kind of like an auction house where you put up your item for sale, only this time you ask someone to make it for you. In this way you can get soulbound items that normally would only be usable by the character crafting it to a character that can't craft it through the crafting order, which looks really good. And also if you can specialize in one way, so let's keep the example of a blacksmith. Let's say you are a weaponsmith, so you can craft all kinds of weapons that, let's say, a blacksmith that focuses on armor can't make. Even though you can make it yourself, if you choose armorsmith over weaponsmith, you can still get it through a crafting order, which is really nice, and it expands the items that you can get. Now also there's something added that is called the craft quality. Now the craft quality is kind of like what you have now with the rune carving items, that if you want the highest rank you would need to craft it more often. But this way it also, just like the rune carving items, it will increase the item level, the stats that are on it. It will increase how good the item is. So if you can make them and you make a few of it, the quality gets higher and higher. You will be also improving the item level of the item that you create, which is really cool. And now for the last part, which is for me the most exciting part and the thing I like the best about the new expansion, and that will be the new talent system. It will be going back to kind of a pre Mist of Pandaria talent tree, but it's a bit different. So I can show it here. So first up, there are two trees available. One is your class tree. So for me that would be the shaman standard class tree with some shemi spells and things. And then you have a spec specific tree. So for me that would be the enhancement tree. And you can use both of them. Now there are different types represented and you can see them in different shapes. So a square is an active ability, a circle is a passive, and hexagons will give you a choice of an ability. Now here we have the Druid talent tree for a restoration druid. You can see on the right side you will have the restoration druid part, and on the left side the druid overall. Now you will see that on the overall there are some right here, these first two, looks like rejuvenation and swiftment, that will not cost anything. You will just have them. And I think for every spec the druid has, you will have one or two that you will just get. Probably for all specs you will get one or two for free, so you can start off with having a few talents already, and then when you level up you will get more points probably, I think, And just like back in the day, you can just spend a point to get the build that you want. The best thing here is that you have two trees. So you have the resto and druid overall. You can make a lot of combinations here, as you can see. You can see the differences in the active abilities and the passives. And on some points you will have the choice of an active or passive ability, which can really change the way you play your specialization. Another part is, well, for example, here you have the balance tree, and you can see the first two on the druid overall tree that are for free. What you can also do is in the bottom left hand corner here, you can have different sets ready to go. You can save a few of them. I'm not sure how many yet, but you can save sets. So like, for instance, here they have a balance loadout 1, they have a mythic +1, they have a raid AoE, raid single target, they have a max DPS build, a world quest build, and arena build. You can save a lot more options here. In the talent system that we have now, with only a few options, it's really easy to swap around whatever you want. It's really quick and easy to do so, but you can imagine if you have this amount of talents and then 2 trees to keep track of, it might take a bit longer. So if you found something that works for you, you can just save it and open it and use your talents. Use the talent loadout to quickly get to the right set of talents that you need for the thing you're doing. I'm not sure yet how many you can save, but it looks really promising. It looks really nice, and I actually can't wait to test it out. This will open up a lot of builds for, I think, every specialization in the game. Right now the talent system, I don't really like it. It's okay, I think, but it's not really inspiring to play some new things, because they're, for a lot of specs, the most used talents are always the ones that are picked, because they're just a lot better than any other talents. Or for me, the set bonuses really push me towards playing elemental spirits, where in the patches before having the set bonus, you would play Ascendance and Mythic Plus for burst AoE damage. There are more options available now using the set and the talent combinations, but still, I think the new way of talents will be really good and really fun to play with. And it does bring back some nostalgia from back in the day when I was playing vanilla and TBC. So that's it for this video. Let me know what you think of WoW Dragonflight. I will post a link to the Wowhead article about it and to the cinematic trailer that was out. It's a really cool trailer, looks really good. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think is the what are you looking forward to the most in World of Warcraft Dragonflight? For me, it's the talents and the professions, but the art also looks really amazing. The zones look really good. I will post the links and the articles below, so watch it, check it out, read it, and let me know what you think. See you guys later.